Hey Pisces, thanks so much for joining me. It's your girl Sin. I hope you guys are doing well, are blessed today, tomorrow, and always. Thank you for joining me. This is going to be for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Cross watchers, you're welcome, of course. Sorry I was unable to do the reading last week, but your girl's back. If you are dealing with a Scorpio, have Scorpio within your chart, check out their reading. They're getting extended this week. Also, if you're interested in a personal reading, you can always link up with me through my email, which is down below. I appreciate your love, your comments, your support, your subscriptions, of course. You guys are bomb. Alright, so sit back, relax. This is going to be a general reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And take what you want, leave what you don't. Angels, romance angels. What do we have for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Codependency. There could be some toxicity, okay? Either your person has some type of addiction, whether that be drinking, sex, blah, blah, blah. Some type of addiction that could be affecting your relationship. Forgive and learn. Interesting. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So there's some certain things that have happened in the past that you're going to have to let go of. You know, because you have to grow. You have to grow as an individual. And if you keep harboring and holding, you know, what has happened, you're not going to be able to grow. You stay stuck. And you repeat the same cycle over and over again. You need to free yourself from that. That's the third card that came up. Bottom of the deck, there could be some new people entering into your world, and it's okay to get to know someone. It's okay to, you know, conversate with them. You need to get out of this tight bubble that you're in and just free yourself. Get out here, do new things, meet new people. It is what it is. Be yourself. Let's do it. I feel that some of you are trapped, maybe in the sense that you may be stuck on an old love. And it could have been a relationship that you gave your all towards it. And it was not equal. What's your past situation? Pisces past situation. Ooh. We're not taking that. You know why? Because it fell out. It didn't jump out. And you already know how I get down. What's Pisces past? There could have been an ending of some sort. We could have went through a life-changing event. It could have been that you could have went through a position that put you in a mode of depression. But we'll clarify. What's the present situation with Pisces? Ooh. A lot of patience with your energy, and you're planning for something big, maybe planning to do something. You're taking necessary steps in your life in order to progress as an individual, on this soul plane. You're trying to weigh things out. You're doing what you have to do. Someone's working really hard here. What is on your person's mind? Whoever you're dealing with, let's see what's on their mind. What's on Pisces person's mind? Could be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini with the sword energy being. They're in this mode of trying to be decisive, and they want to cut through confusion. They're either taking or making a radical decision or standpoint. How do they view you, Pisces? How does Pisces person view you? Pisces, how does Pisces person view them? March can be significant, January, July. How do they view them? They think that you can't make a decision or about something, or you know that you're going through some mental conflict. They feel that there is a juggle, perhaps, that you can't make up your mind in reference to something. There's some choices that you have to make. What's up with Pisces person's emotions? How do they feel about Pisces? They feel that there is some things that they don't know about you. They feel that you're very intuitive. There's a lot of desire there for you. This is like the emotions that they have for you. They desire you. They feel as though there's still like no movement or action. There's still like this mystery element when it comes to you. How do they want to move forward with Pisces? How do they want to move forward with Pisces? Solitude. They might want to be to themselves. They might not want to move forward with you. Or I can see that there could be some obstacles in reference to moving forward with you, right? I see the mountains in the background. I see someone standing very tall. There's a chess piece. There's different moves, and it's very calculated on how things have to play out. They want to be okay with changes. And they want to know everything that needs to, like, things that need to be found out. Like, everything needs to be known. And they want to be an open book, or they want you to be an open book. What are the hidden factors that you need to know? Balance. Number 11. Justice. There is either some type of outside commitment or contracts, court cases, things like that. Maybe a Libra's involved. What's the advice for Pisces? Deception and envy. We'll clarify that, because that's some weird advice, huh? No. We'll clarify. What's the outcome or action? Moving on. Okay. And the bottom of the deck is accelerated motion. Something's gonna... Video got cut off, but let's get back into it, Pisces. Alright. We're going to clarify all the cards and see what's going on here. Alright. Why is the transformation card here as far as the past situation? There could have been an ending or some type of decision that you made upon the relationship. Like there could have been an ending or a separation of some sort. But let's see. Let's clarify. Yeah, there was an ending of a relationship in the past. But I almost feel that there was communication again, or you decided to. You could have been down and out about the relationship. Not could have been. Someone could have ended a relationship. Why is the patience and planning here as far as the present situation? Patience and planning when it comes to moving forward towards something that you want. Patience and planning in reference to partnership and future planning and progress. You're making a decision to progress for your future. And I think you're working hard towards it. You have the world at your disposal, and I feel that you have like this decisive, like you made a decision, this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm going for. I made up my mind, I'm going to take action towards what I want. And that could be towards a relationship or just for yourself in general. That you've put your foot down and this is what you're going towards. What's on your person's mind? Clarify the triumph and success, please. The Tower in reverse. They're scared of change, and they want to cut through confusion. They want mental clarity, but then again, they're trying to avoid a disaster in totality. In total, they're trying to avoid it. They're afraid of change. They're afraid of disaster. They're delaying the inevitable of what's going to happen within either their situation or the situation between you and them. Why do they view you having a mental conflict? I don't understand that. They view you... Please clarify mental conflict as far as... They view you as... First of all, they think you look good. They think you're beautiful. They see you as, either, wifey material, husband material. It doesn't matter. They see you as this beautiful individual, but you keep going back and forth on something. They feel that you're very stable. There's stability, energy that surrounds you, definitely. You're very artistic. That's a Pisces trait. You're abundant. But they still feel that you're undecided about something. They feel that there's some type of mental conflict when it comes to either kicking off the relationship or either starting something with them. Clarify their emotions and how they feel. There's challenges and obstacles with their emotions because this person can go back and forth on their emotions, and they battle with their emotions daily. There's even, there's conflict, there's strife between, trying to listen to their intuition and follow their intuition. They keep going back and forth they about what they want. How do they want to move forward with you? Why is the solitude here? King of Wands. Wands energy is about action. When the King of Wands here, there's a lot of passionate energy that they have towards you, right? But it almost feels like they want... It's almost like solitude is like alone and secret, and the passion that the way that they want to move forward with you is more of, let's keep things how it is right now, and it could be more on the hush hush. I don't want to... when the King of Wands is in upright, they do have this protective energy, loyal energy, passionate, honest. But what throws me off is that solitude piece. I want to show you a passionate, loyal side of me, or this is what I want, but then again, I want it to be between us two, whether that is a secret or just like whatever happens with us is our business. Don't, nobody else needs to know. Why is the hidden factor is balance here? Okay. You either need to know about, there's a balance between either a Leo, could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. So there could be a balance between two different people. But I think the balance, what you need to know is that someone is struggling with being very strong and compassionate, or being decisive about something, right? They're being patient, like someone needs to have patience, and they lack control, and it's bringing them to a point where they're unhappy. They're in conflict mentally and emotionally and everything that you can think of. There is either a commitment here that they're trying to be strong about, but it's also like tearing someone apart. There's conflict. There's there's like cause and effect with everything that we do in life, and karma's coming or has come for this person or you to deal with something. And when we're faced with challenges, all we can do is be strong in the face of society, and sometimes we put out a front, but in actuality inside we're hurting and really going through a position where, you know, we deal with things on our own, especially if you deal with someone like that who is very, you know, this is how I'm gonna put my front up, this is what I'm gonna show you, this Billy badass, but inside I'm really hurting. I'm really hurting. Or this could be you, that you're like, you know what, I'm gonna show my strength, I'm not gonna show my weakness. Even though things may be hurting me, it may hurt me, I'm not going to show you that side of me. Let's see what's here. Clarify the advice. Seven, double seven. But this is a 7 of Cups in reverse. So this could be advice directed towards you. Letting go of the deception and the wanting to be with something that's not meant for you. Okay? You need to search for something new, maybe new people, be out here getting to know other people, and free yourself from something that has held you captive, captive. Because someone's not willing to actually come through and fight for you. They're avoiding disaster at all costs. I don't know what has them trapped, but they're conflicted within themselves, and that's something that they have to clear up mentally with themselves. There was an ending before, there was a cutoff of something, and it could have been you that you decided to be like, you know what, I'm done. It is what it is. Your present situation is that you're really working towards something that you want. And you're having patience, and you're planning for the future. You're planting your seeds. You're moving forward. You're doing what you have to do. Okay? There is progress when it comes to you. You're discovering new things, discovering new ways. At the end of the day, I do see someone moving on. Can we clarify the outcome? Moving on. Not holding on to that past pain anymore. Okay? We're releasing pain, and you know what? Forgiveness, once again. Forgiveness and learning. We're moving on. We're forgiving. We're learning. You're going towards something that you truly want with the accelerated motion here. Yep. Queen of Swords was at the bottom of the deck, but the Queen of Swords was in reverse. So pay attention to you being overly critical about yourself, and you know, you could be surrounded by someone who is just manipulative, who is a cheater, and just pay attention to those things. Like, you know what's meant for you, and you know what's not meant for you. I think that's, at the end of the day, especially this week, there's going to be energies of just moving on and not holding on to that pain any longer. In the past, you were strong enough to do a transformation and end something, and end, you know, a situation that wasn't meant for you because there was codependency energy. Someone had either toxic behavior, maybe there was too much competition around. This person's confused. Whoever you're dealing with is confused. They don't know. They're trying to not hurt. You know, you can't please everyone, and that's something that they need to learn. On the outskirts, what you need to know in the hidden factors is that there is a balance. There's a juggle here. There's a juggle between trying to either stay in some type of... They're trying to control a situation. They're trying to be strong for the wrong person or for the wrong situation, and they're not letting you in. They'd rather deal with things on their own because they feel that they are the ones that figure it out. They've figured it out thus far, and it is what it is. I think you are doing so much better as a unit, as yourself, as a soul, as an individual, that you're growing. Pisces, you're so strong. And I think you are freeing yourself from situations. And you're at this point, it is what it is. You know, I'm not going to stay stuck on something. If you're not willing to let me in, I'm not going to fight with you. It is what it is. I have so many viable other options, so I'm opening up to get to know other people and do what I have to do. I'm going to be optimistic about the future and let go of that hurt that I once felt, because it's not worth holding on to. Pisces, I love you guys with all my heart. I hope you enjoyed your reading. We'll talk next week.